everybody, Yankee here. You know, occasionally I like to do little Handgun 101 videos where I answer questions that a lot of people think don't need answering because everybody already knows it. But you know, there's always someone that hasn't yet experienced what they need to experience to know this thing or that thing. So I like to do these videos. And today I want to answer a question from someone who contacted me after they got a new Azula holster. They said, hey Yank, I got the Azula holster that you recommend, which I do recommend. If you want a quick, good holster and you want to get it like off of Amazon, Azula is a great holster. So they sent me an email saying, hey, I got my Azula holster you recommended, but my gun falls out of it. And I was like, your gun falls out? You mean like when you're running or something? But they're like, no, if you just put it in there and you turn it upside down, the gun falls out. And I'm like, well, that's how it's supposed to be. Because if you look at a holster like an Azula holster, this one right here is my Azula holster for my Ruger Super Red Hawk. If you just put it in here like that, and then you turn it upside down and you give it the slightest little shake, it pops right out. However, if you put it in there and you put any pressure whatsoever on where the belt would be, now it's not popping out. In fact, it takes effort to pull it out. When you're not putting pressure on that, it takes no effort to pull it out. It comes right out. The way these holsters are designed is that they are giving maximum retention when you're actually wearing the holster, not when you're not wearing it. If you don't have a belt on, these are out. Like I said, it's very easy to just slide it right up out of there. But if you're holding those, it's retained, or whatever word you would use there. It ain't going nowhere. You can turn it upside down. In fact, I can turn this upside down and shake the shit out of it. It ain't coming out of there. However, if I was to let go of those, it'd fall right out on the ground. So that's how they actually work. That's how this type of holster is supposed to work. Some manufacturers don't understand that, and they make them so tight that you can't even get the gun out of them when you're not wearing them. And then when you put them on, it's locked in a freaking vault. And they say, oh, you just got to break it in. Well, yeah, what? The first 3 months I'm carrying my gun, I'm just not going to be able to draw it until it's broke in? You should never have to break a holster in that much. That's just poor design. And plus, if you stretch your leather that much, you're also stretching your stitching and other stuff. That's not good to have to stretch your leather that much. So it's best when they're designed to where they're loose when they're not being held by a belt, and then tight when they are. That's much tighter. That's how they work. That's how they're supposed to work. So don't worry about it. If you have a holster you think feels a little loose when you're holding it in your hands, pull back those little straps. See what it's like when it's actually on a belt. Or better yet, put it on and practice drawing. Then you'll see that it's working the way it's supposed to.